Welcome back to Aaron's Daily Thoughts. Today's subject is people learn more from reward than from punishment. There's this scientist named Mark Rober, and he has a YouTube channel. He creates all these amazing things. He used to work for NASA, and now he does stuff like makes the world's largest squirt gun and the world's largest Nerf gun and this awesome snowball throwing machine, and he made this dartboard that moves depending on where you throw the dart, so you always hit a bullseye. It catches your dart. Anyway, he gave a TED Talk, and basically what he said was he did this study of people doing this coding thing. Half the group, every time they messed up on this little puzzle thing that he put together, then the screen said, "You have lost 5 points." And they started out with like 200. And the other group, he didn't do anything like that. They didn't lose any points whatsoever. And the group that didn't lose any points were the ones that had a way higher success rate than the people who lost points when they failed. Because they had a negative emotional association with what they were trying to do, they didn't want to do it again. If you think about something in your life and that you failed at, and it was really hard for you, then you had a negative emotional connection with that. And that means you don't want to do it again. It makes sense. If you have a memory that has a negative emotion connected with it, then you won't really want to experience that again. This is so true. It's just a principle. It's a fact. People learn more from reward than from punishment. And I learned this myself yesterday. I was trying to get my little brothers to do stuff. I was trying to get them just to help me clean up some things in the house. And I was starting to get a little bit angry, and I started raising my voice, and I was trying to do everything I could to get them to help me. But nothing I was saying or doing was working. And all day I'd been using, I knew they liked watching videos. It was just a thing, they like watching YouTube. Also, they like playing computer games. And so I would use that as a bribe for them. I would try to get them to help me clean up, and then I would say, "Oh, hey, we can watch this video." But after a while, I was like, they shouldn't have to be bribed to get this. They shouldn't have to be. They should be willing to do this on their own. But then I remembered that TED Talk that I saw, and I realized, if this is what they want, if this is a reward, if they have a positive emotional connection to cleaning, then they will be more willing to do it the next time. And it actually took me slightly longer to get them to do what I wanted, instead of yelling at them, by just telling them that I would give them a reward. However, I realized that this was more than just what was happening in that moment. It was going to affect them long term. And instead of just getting them what I wanted to do in that moment, instead of leaving behind a negative emotion with them and just getting what I wanted, just having that convenience for me, we both got what we wanted. And I actually served them by helping them see these chores in a positive light. And if I keep doing this, if I keep rewarding them instead of punishing them, instead of getting angry at them, then they will change for good, and it will be so much easier to get them to do what I want. Love is the key to solving all the world's problems, including your own. People learn so much better by reward than by punishment. That's all I have for today. See ya.